Charles, quick demo video for you for your Korbanth OWK4. This came straight from Korbanth to me for you. So this was weathered by Korbanth, and it looks really nice. Surprisingly nice for Korbanth. It looks really nice. This is installed with the CFX that you wanted. Actually, I think that you supplied. It does have a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker in it. It's a 2-button setup. So these greeblies here are your switches. Your front switch there is your activation, and then back here is your auxiliary. You've got CC sabers in there for your lit PCB, and then how you get to the chassis is you want to unscrew the grenade section and the booster section together. This is a removable chassis, and you have to pull it straight out. Okay, so you can see it there. We'll go ahead and come over here and pull it straight out, just like that. The reason you need to do that is I did not want to put any more screws or grub screws or anything in here that I didn't need to. So there's no chassis retention. What this is this chassis is a press fit into here where it needs to be, and it will stay locked in, especially with a battery. So that's how I designed it. But in order to do that, you need to line up your switches. So here is your chassis here. You got your 2 switches here. You got a removable battery setup. Over here you have a 7-pin PCB, and that makes contact with that blade side PCB in there that doesn't come out. And then here in the middle you've got your 28mm speaker, and then your sound venting is actually out of all these holes in this slit right here, and it sounds really good. Okay, so let's throw a battery in it. Well, actually, let me show you your board real quick. You got your CFX board right here. This is just a press fit down into the shelf. So there is a piece that I modeled into the chassis for some 1/4-inch art tape if you ever need help holding it down in the future, or you could use a little bit of E6000 if you wanted to. Either way, but for right now, it's holding very tight, and I don't think you'll ever have an issue with needing to use any of that stuff. But it's there just in case. Get to your micro USB and your SD card right here without moving the board. Okay, we'll throw a battery in this guy. There you go. Now you want to take your switches when you're putting it in and line it up with your plungers right here. All right, so we'll do that. I'll get it going a little bit, and I'll show you what I mean. Before we push it in, the switches have to be all in line with these grubs or with these plungers right here. Right, so that lined up. I'm gonna push that straight in, just like that, and it will stay in place. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and we can take our booster section and our pummel, and we can just screw it right in. So everything is locked down nice. Come over here and we can hit activation. This thing is super loud. Got your LEDs firing up. Auxiliary over here. Blade lock up. And we'll turn it off. Just like that. And then we'll throw a battery in. This does have just the stock font package on it, but we'll go through a few fonts. You got plenty of blade depth for it being a thin neck, right? So we'll throw it in. Takes a 1-inch diameter blade. My blade's been sanded quite a bit, and it's just a tad loose in here. So if you have a brand new blade or something that hasn't been sanded very much, that would be perfect. All right. Anyway, we'll turn this on. Got your gasket bolts. Blade lock up. Now if you want to change color, hold down aux and twist your wrist. And now we can just twist through different colors, right? Of course, if we want a blue for Obi-Wan, right here, just hit power. Turn it off, and now we have a blue blade. Good flash on flash. I put some effects on here for you, so hold down aux and twist your wrist again, but this time keep the button held down. Spectrum. Keep holding it. Delete profiles. Now you can twist again, and you can cycle through some different effects. I think I've got about 12 or so on here. Or you could change them, obviously, right, if you want to. This one just has like a slight flicker to it. Hopefully you can see that. And then this particular one that we landed on has a trace when it ignites and detracts, right? A green trace. Just like that. Change sound fonts, we just hold down auxiliary.
Sound bank selection.
Nightfall.
Either button to cycle up or down.
Crystal focus.
Crystal focus. Nebula. Nebula.
Granny.
Revolt.
Youngling.
This is General Kenobi.
Find one you like, hold down power.
Goodness, you're not one to trifle with, are you? I have a bad feeling about this. Let the negotiations begin.
Of course, we want that blue. Just like that.
Very confident, aren't you? You're wasting your time.
It's like that. The saber is incredibly loud. All right, so you won't have any issues having the sound come out of the middle of the saber. It's super loud. We'll go ahead and take the blade out and then go over taking the battery out. Of course, CFX has deep sleep, so you can leave it in there if you like. Whoops, wrong light. You can leave it in there if you like, or you could just take this off again. Pull this off. Remember, take your chassis, pull it straight out, just like that. And then we can come over here from the positive side by your pins. You should be able to pop it out with your finger just like that. And I tried to hide all the wires, so it's a nice clean install for you. But yeah, that is basically your OWK. Let me know if you got any questions, and if not, let me put this in real quick. I will get this out in the mail to you tomorrow. All right, thanks.